All right, I have to start with Broadcom. You were just talking about it, Alexis. Here we go. So AVGO, ticker AVGO, down as much as 6%. It's a chip company, right, competing with NVIDIA for this whole AI computing revenue. Investors, they were looking for this big AI payoff, but they just didn't get it. I mean, they have these high expectations. Its sales outlook just didn't meet it. It was generally actually an upbeat earnings report until the CEO spoke too. And what he said the company has a backlog of $73 billion in AI product orders that are going to be shipped over the next 6 quarters. Some investors, though, they weren't impressed by that number. Then he tried to clarify, saying that the figure was actually a minimum. That didn't ease the concerns either. So they basically got a vague timetable without an AI revenue forecast for 2026. And that's why their shares have been down as much as 6%.
Yeah, he also didn't give an annual AI revenue forecast, which we know how much Wall Street likes the outlook. So, I mean, I think that murkiness probably just added to the frustration that investors are having.
Yeah, most definitely. Who's not being frustrated right now is Lululemon. That's ticker LULU. Their shares have been up as much as 11%. So they boosted their full year outlook, announced that its CEO Calvin McDonald would step down. He's leaving at the end of January, so they're going to start looking for a new CEO. But the company has been on this really tough ride. The stock has fallen more than 50% this year through Thursday's close. Sales growth near the lowest since the company went public in 2007. Competition from upstarts. I talked about, Alo Yoga. Then you have the knockoffs too from the lower price retailers that are competing. Specifics, if you want, profit comparable sales, they beat expectations driven by growth in international markets. So international work for them. Revenue in the U.S. slipped about 3%. But Jefferies analysts, they say the executive change is overdue. They say it's much needed, and they say it's going to open the door to this kind of new reset for the company.
I mean, new management, new blood. I think it's tough to be in that business. You have to get the fashion right, and then you got to execute and all
and
that
the
kind
price
of
right.
and the price.
And
So
they've been, they're at
I've
the
heard
high
from
end.
a lot of people, including YouTube. Price is a problem here with the Lululemon for some people.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying over $100 for leggings. You have to get
And they better
take that
last,
into
you know what I'm saying?
consideration. I know. It's tough. This last one, it's Tilray. So it's ticker TLRY. Their share has been up as much as 35%. So it's a cannabis stock, right? This has to do with a lot of the news and the headlines. Sources are saying President Trump expected to direct his administration to move to reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug. So a White House official said, no decision has been made yet. Reclassification, though, it basically makes it easier for you to buy and sell cannabis. And so that's why they're doing better.
But would that be a national thing? Is at the federal level, or do we still have to go state by state?
It's still state by state now, but this make a federal, I guess,
I don't know, I'm unclear.
Okay.
I wouldn't say, but you know what? It's changing the way they're labeled. So I would think.
I would think that would ease the way for a federal okay of weed. I would think
so.
Yeah.
Because right now it's a Schedule 1 drug. So it's like the same thing like heroin and LSD. Like that's how it's listed right now. So they want to change it to a Schedule 3 drug. That's on the same level. It's like ketamine, Tylenol with codeine, that kind of thing.
Right. All right.
Which is why those stocks are rallying.
Yeah, I keep it at 35%, up as much as 35%. So that's Tilray. Yeah, ticker TLRY.
Well, from what I understand, what people tell me, it's legal in New Jersey. So we'll just let it go there.
It is. There are a lot of those stores popping up.
You can just walk the streets here in New York City and smell that it's legal.
Oh, yeah.
But you could do it back in my day. So anyway.